Alright, hey everybody, this is a new MSP Core FRAG stove in titanium. This is a cool new stove that I think you're really going to want to see, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to see how well this thing burns. Right now, rolling. Alright, so there's the Core Ultimate Frag from mysurvivalpack.com. So we're going to burn it for a couple hours tonight, see how she goes. So look at this. Core stove has this piece up at the top he calls the TLUD, and it really concentrates those flames out the center right there. So here it's been about 20 minutes, still going good. I've been feeding small size sticks through here. They have been burning really fast though. I mean, you got to keep an eye on it every 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Push these in. I'm going to work up to trying some larger pieces like this. So once those burn down, we'll have a good set of coals, so these big ones should catch and burn. What I'm going to do is take this larger piece and we'll just feed it up in there, and I'm going to see if it catches. Just give it a little oxygen. Alright, there she is. I think I'll try and put another one in there right beside it. So it was about 25 minutes from smaller twigs. Now we're just going up to the big stuff, and we're just going to see how this thing continues to burn. Okay, so yeah, here's the branches, and if they're pretty much burnt out now, we'll just push them in. So, alright, and we'll push the other one in. Alright, so it's burnt down. It looks like it's averaging around 4.5, 5 minutes. Alright, so that's about the size of the flame with just these two pieces, and it's nice and concentrated right in the middle. We've burnt down most of this one. We've got quite a bit left here, and we've maintained a steady flame the entire time here in the center. Very hot and controlled heat, so I like that. Okay, I just stuck the last of the big piece in there, and we're going to try and get it going with a little bit of oxygen blowing on it. There it is. Alright, so now I'm done testing, and we're just going to have some fun. Keep loading her up. Look at that bad boy. Look at that flame. Okay, so here it is. One thing I found, that if you have a lot in here, and let's say you've got a pan or a pot sitting on top, you can actually feed stuff through these holes right here, just like that. So this is a pretty big piece here, almost as big as my pinky, but I can still fit it through there and down in the center. Alright, so we've let it burn down. Now we're going to try and burn it up. We got a handful. I'm going to put these in here. Take some of this fat wood, shave it up, get it going. I want to have a really hot fire. Really want to abuse this thing. Okay, we've got some fat wood on there, and I just used my Battle Horse knives, Smoky Mountain razor. Okay, that fat wood just took off on its own. I was getting ready to turn the camera on, and it just ignited. Alright, I've purposely overstuffed this thing. I have packed it full, and I'm just going to let this thing go like this until I'm done with wood. Now it's time for the abuse test. Look at that flame. Alright, so we've been burning for at least 2.5 hours continuously, and we're down to our last pieces of wood. You can definitely tell it's been burned there, that titanium. So there it is. That's the MSP Core FRAG stove, and it has done quite well, burning here for, I know, 2 hours and 45 minutes straight. I used it and I abused it the best that I could in that time period. out here on the back deck. So we've got the last pieces of wood, and I put some fat wood shavings in there, hoping to catch the moment it spontaneously combusts. You can see all the white smoke. That means it's getting ready to. Guess I can blow on it a little bit. There she goes. That's always cool when you see that just ignite. Alright, so it's definitely been 3 hours that this thing has been steadily holding a flame. So we're going to let this last piece of wood burn out and then see how it looks with the ashes. Then check how long it takes to cool down. And we'll dump these out on the tray. You can see how much was left. And that came out really easy. There's the pile of it. It's all ashes. So that's over 3 hours of burn time. And we'll let the bottom cool off. And I'm going to try and take it apart one-handed for you guys. So it cooled off in less than 3 minutes, probably 2.5 minutes. I turned it upside down, and that helped a lot. It basically comes in different sections. This top section here, and the bottom section, and 4 different sides. It does come with a grill plate that goes on top and a bag. This is the grill plate that would go on top like that. There's the bag, and I also ordered the dampeners, which just kind of clip on the side right there, so you could keep airflow out. And also got the Core alcohol stove that sits down inside there like that if you wanted to burn denatured alcohol. Alright, so let me take this apart. I can't do it one-handed because it is really sturdy. I mean, a lot of stoves, if you were to try to do this, it would fall apart, but this thing really, I'm impressed. Even if I hold it by, it just not fall apart. That was one thing I really liked about it. Once you get it together, it's not falling apart. So let me take it apart. Alright, so here's the top part. It's 4 different pieces come off, and they just clip together. And I've got these slots right here cut into them. Each piece pretty much the same. There's the top pieces, backs down, nice and tight. Now here's the rest of the stove. We'll take it apart. Same concept with the clips here. Okay. And there's your 2 pieces. There's the TLUD, and here's the bottom ash pan, and then the 4 sides. Take these apart. Alright, now these, the doors basically just squeeze in like that on the bottom, and a little clip up here just folds up. Pull that out, and then you can see these clip in. Okay, so I got it apart, and it don't really look too warped after 3 hours, 20 minutes, something like that. This is titanium. It's very lightweight. Alright, so we're going to pack this away. There's the main bottom part of the stove. And here's how the top portion. And the 3 pieces for the doors. Okay, so there it is. Some of you might say, man, that's too many pieces. Why would you carry all that around and have to put all that together? Well, because, you know, it works. It's lightweight, it's thin, and it's a made in USA company. So I like that. So now we have the dampers and the grill plate on there, clamped together. And that's what we're looking at in total thickness. And they do include some very comprehensive instructions. Now, once you've got it all packed away like that, it's pretty easy to just pack in, even with one hand. The bag is provided with the stove, and the bag will store the Core alcohol stove in it as well. So we'll just put that in there, and then we can Velcro it shut, nice and neat. So there it is. This particular bag contains the Core Ultimate FRAG stove with the Core alcohol stove, which is making it stick up. So if you didn't have the alcohol stove, that's the thickness that you're looking at right there. Alright, so that's the MSP Core FRAG stove. This is the Ultimate FRAG. It's all titanium. I'll have the specs below. I'll have the website below. Please go over and check him out. He's got a lot of different stoves over there. Appreciate you stopping by. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment and I will reply. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. So I'm filming this because I was hoping to catch the moment that it caught fire, and I did it just then. Isn't that cool?